If it's fun, I'm sold.
Pick the plan that suits you best. You made up your mind, huh? No takesies backsies. Keep back. Don't push yourself, though.
It's been a while, Dad. How about we do some sparring?
Get ready!
Switch out!
Switch! Come at me! Get ready! Watch out! Stay up, Dirtbutt! Please! This one time! Try to make this fun, boy. Let's go!
Perhaps it's time that all of you know the true reason behind Jiren's obsession with strength. Jiren is the pinnacle of strength. His unwavering conviction is why he truly shines as a pride. Jiren is the pride of Universe 11. And it's used his power. The strength of his spirit shines brighter than anyone else. There are many who are proud of power. Let's do it. Without envy. Perhaps it's time that all of you know the true reason behind Jiren's obsession with strength. Jiren is the pinnacle of strength. His unwavering conviction is why he truly shines as a pride troop. Time to end it. Jiren is the pride of his spirit shines brighter than anyone else. There are many who take pride in their power. Stand back. Gotcha! Jiren is finishing this. He is the ultimate warrior who leads by example. Jiren has walked the path, but it is that very loneliness that's allowed him to hone himself into a truly powerful warrior. That strength he's cultivated is exactly what Universe 11 needs. Most who walk the path of true strength. But Jiren is the only one I've seen to bring purpose to such a journey. His unwavering spirit in pursuit of unrivaled power is inconceivable.
There is no existence that can fare against me.
Tries to see me. Goku, you are a most suitable opponent for me. Take this!
It's for everyone.
Take this!
Let's go!
Out of the way! How's this? Take this! Come on, hey! It's over! Scum!
I'll take care of
Leave the rest to me! Is Vegito Blue!
Alright, the real fight.
Take this! Both!
Perhaps it's time that all of you know the true reason behind Jiren's obsession with strength. Jiren's parents were slaughtered by a powerful foe, but he was spared and was rescued by a man who would go on to become Jiren devoted himself to determined to forge himself into a steel wall no marauder could break. In time, he made friends, a new community. He followed his master's way. Then, the same village. Jiren and his new brothers in arms stood against him.
Out of the way!
The boy was sure this time. Perhaps it's time that all of you know the true reason behind Jiren's obsession with strength. Jiren's parents were slaughtered by a powerful foe, but he was spared and was rescued by a man who would go on to become his master. From that day on, Jiren devoted himself to the path
Time to settle this!
determined to forge himself
You're
into a
finished!
steel wall no marauder could break. New community.
Get
He
out of
followed
here!
his master's way. Then, Jiren and his new brothers in arms stood against him. The boy was sure this time he'd win. The foe. And Jiren watched as his friend.
What? Finished already?
All right, now show them what you can do! Trying to see me? Goku, you are a most suitable opponent for me. Take this! Leave the... Take this! Come on! Be gone! Worthless! I'm unstoppable!
What the? All right, the real fun starts.
It's time for you to die. Let's go. Enjoy the afterlife. I will end you.
Perhaps it's time that all of you know the true reason behind Jiren's obsession with strength. Jiren's parents were slaughtered by a powerful foe, but he was spared and was rescued by a man who would go on to become his master. From that day on, Jiren devoted himself to the path of righteousness, determined to forge himself into a steel wall no marauder could break. He followed his master's way. The same villain returned. Jiren and his new brother. Perhaps it's time that all of you know the true reason behind Jiren's obsession with strength. Jiren's parents were slaughtered by a powerful foe, but he was spared and was rescued by a man who would go on to become his master. From that day on, Jiren devoted himself to the path
Fighting with me now, and only me.
determined to forge himself into a steel wall no
Time to
marauder
end
could break. In time, he made a new community, and he followed his master's way.
Eat this!
And this is Vegito Blue.
Stood against him. The boy was sure this time he would win, but the foe was too strong. And Jiren watched as his friends were slain one by one. Even Jiren's master lost his life in the merciless battle. Jiren tried to regroup and keep fighting, and none of the other remaining students would join him. No further resistance. The people in his land were forced to submit to the cruel conqueror.
Yes, I'll be finished.
But left all alone.
You're finished.
Untold grief when those he trusted walked away, betraying their principles and easy. After that, his view of the world changed.
I got this.
He gave up. As he saw it, there was only one great truth. Might. And that sheer strength determines all. Only victory subdue others.
Maybe you could have actually won if you tried a little harder.
I'll start things off. Watch out! I'm fired up!
Switch! Come at me!
Watch out!
Farewell.
I'll punish you severely. Not so
I'm gonna blow!
Perhaps it's time that all of you know the true reason behind Jiren's obsession with strength. Jiren's parents were Slavic, but he was spared and was rescued by a man who had born to become his mentor. From that day on, Jiren devoted himself to the path of righteous power, determined to forge himself into a steel wall no marauder could break. In time, he made a new community, and he followed his master's way. Then, the same villain returned. Jiren and his new brothers-in-law stood against him. The boy was sure this time he would win. And Jiren watched as his friends were slain one by one. Even Jiren's master lost his life.
try to make this fun.
Jiren tried to his roof to keep fighting, but none of the other remaining students. The people in his land were forced to submit to this cruel conqueror. And Jiren was left all alone. Untold grief when those he trusted walked away, betraying their principles easily. After that, his view of the world changed. As he saw it, there was only one great truth. That might rise, and that sheer strength determines all. Only victories ensure allegiance. Subdue, and others will follow. Having feelings that God gets singular resolve. This colossal yearning for strength, built on a bedrock of suffering and destiny.
Who wants to die next?
Surprised to see me! Frieza, the cells I inherited from you certainly come in handy.
For the sake of your feeble mind,
I could lose to you!
Take this! Is that all?
Stand back!
You okay, Gohan? I could lose to you! Come on! Take this! Pretty impressive.
Hurry up!
He didn't care!
Perhaps it's time that all of you know the true reason behind Jiren's obsession with strength. Jiren's parents were slaughtered by a
Let's
powerful
make
foe,
things interesting.
but he was spared and was rescued by a man who would go on to become his master.
Take this!
From that day on, Jiren devoted himself to the path of righteous power, determined to forge himself into a steel wall no marauder could break. In time, he made friends, a new community, and he followed his master's way.
Is that all?
The same villain.
You're slow!
Jiren's new brother's arm stood against him. The boy was sure this time he would win. All right, well, he's too strong. And Jiren watched as his friends were slain one by one. Even Jiren's master lost his life in a merciless battle. Jiren tried to regroup and keep fighting, but none of the other remaining students were trying to end it. No hope of escape. The people in his home were forced to submit to this cruel conqueror. Jiren suffered untold grief when those he trusted walked away, betraying their principles for the easy way. After that, his view of the world changed. As he saw it, there was only one true truth. Might makes right. Sheer strength determines all. Only victories ensure. Subdue.
Get at it! Is that all?
Feelings just gets in the way. I have become enamored with this singular resolve. This colossal yearning for strength built on a bedrock of suffering and desperation.
I'll take care of this. This'll finish it.
No escape! No escape! You're done! The Batara were enough.
You know that you can't win, right?
I am the fusion between Vegeta.
I am the fusion between Vegeta.
You can't beat me! This is bullshit! Now, Goku! This is the power of Universe 7!
I am the fusion between Vegeta and Kakarot.
I think I'll stick to doing things my way.
The only way out of this is for us to work together, Vegeta.
think I'll stick to doing things my way. I think I'll stick to doing things my way.
The only way out of this is for us to work together. We've gone past our limit then, but that's what makes it exciting, right,
Pointless.
No escape!
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Payback! Wait! You can't! You won't escape me this
Perhaps it's time that all of you know the true reason behind Jiren's obsession with strength. Jiren is the pinnacle. All right. His unwavering conviction is why he truly shines as a pride. Jiren is the pride of the strength of his spirit shines brighter than anyone else. There are many who take pride in their power. You're fighting with me now, and only me. He is the ultimate warrior who leads by example. No escape! But it is that very loneliness that's allowed him to hold himself into a truly powerful warrior. That strength he's cultivated is exactly what Universal needs. Most who walk the path of true strength, but Jiren is the only one I've seen to bring purpose to such a journey. His unwavering spirit Jiren in pursuit of unrivaled power is inconceivable!
Let's do it!
Don't push me! Now die!
Gonna cut it! Right there!
I got this! Switch with me! You're finished!
Sorry, I can't exactly afford to lose. Leave the rest to me, kiddo.
I'm winning this!
I'll obliterate you.
I'll fight you.
Over here.
What the?
You're fighting me now.
See everything.
You're not gonna win.
Don't get it twisted. You're fighting me.
Real starts now.
Got it.
It's my turn.
Perhaps it's time that all of you know the true reason behind Jiren's obsession. Jiren's parents were slaughtered by a powerful, but he was saved and was rescued by a man who would go on to become his master. From that day on, Jiren devoted himself to the path of righteous power, determined to forge himself into a steel wall no longer.
What's wrong? Done already?
Super Saiyan 4. Perhaps this could be of some use to me.
Here we go.
Careful out there!
Just
You won't get away with this!
You looking for a fight?
The end for you! You won't get away with this!
Perhaps it's time that all of you know the true reason behind Jiren's obsession with strength. Jiren's parents were slaughtered by a powerful foe, but he was saved and was rescued by a man who would go on to become his master. From that day on, Jiren devoted himself to the path of righteousness, determined to forge himself into a steel wall no marauder could break. In time, he made friends, a new community, and he followed his master's way. Then, the same villain returned. Jiren and his new brothers in arms stood against him. The boy was sure this time he'd win. The foe was too strong.
As expected from you, Goku.
And you're even more than I could have imagined.